Here we are. This is obviously Sonic Gems collection, but only gonna be playing Sonic R because, well, that's the version I have. I mean, I still have my old PC copy disc somewhere, but I'm not gonna bother trying to get that to work. And, well, yeah, backstory. I actually did do some PC gaming growing up. I had this game, though it lagged a lot back then, and you can actually move this R, which is pretty cool. Gonna position it somewhere. I've honestly never played the Saturn port of this, but the only difference is the Saturn version doesn't have weather effects, so I don't see much reason to go hunting that disc down. Anywho, the point of this Let's Play is, well, I guess to justify all the skill I've acquired in this game, but you can only really pick Sonic or Knuckles here if you want to get anywhere, I'll tell you right now. But also, this is to test out a new Hauppauge PVR I got. It's not the newest model, not even close, but it's nice. It has settings for 360 and PS3 and something else. But, well, it seems to work pretty well on the GameCube here and the PS2 and the Xbox, so, you know, works pretty well on the modern games, but the older games it doesn't do too well, so I'll probably still have to use the capture card for that, but this quality's not too bad, I don't think. Anywho, as far as the game goes, first thing, yeah, the soundtrack. A lot of people hate it, but I actually adore it. It makes me want to survive. Anywho, these 5 coins are in every stage. Collect all 5, then you get a chance to actually, well, race for another unlockable character. And, of course, the Chaos Emeralds. I don't think I need to tell you what they unlock. The first stage only has 1, but the next 3 have 2, and yeah, do the math. I'm playing Knuckles because he's my personal favorite, and you won't get anywhere with Tails or Amy, I'll tell you now. Tails is too slow, and the Fly is just a weakened version of the Glide. Sonic's fast enough and has a double jump, but the Glide is so overpowering. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Wow. Haven't soloed a Let's Play in a while. Anyway, I've got all the collectibles, that platform there. Just got some extra time I'm gonna show off here. Whoosh! Metal Sonic. First character you can unlock. And there's my stupid phone going off. It's pretty simple though, you don't need to finished in first with the 5 coins to get this race, but you do if you want to keep your Chaos Emeralds. But regardless, yeah, a one-on-one race is no problem for me if you haven't guessed. But that being said, these characters you unlock, if you pick one, then you actually have to race against the others. Well, the ones you've unlocked at least. I guess the game doesn't believe in spoilers, so good for that. And yeah, just look at that. This Glide is so OP in this game. Metal Sonic, I honestly could not beat playing anyone except, like, Super Sonic. Which is ironic, because in a one-on-one race he's pretty easy on this stage. But, on another stage he seemed to know a shortcut that I could never find. About the good times. Anyway, pretty straightforward. We're just gonna run through all the courses. I'm not gonna do the time attack or the balloon hunt thing, because no thanks. You know, the time attack, it's something every racing game has to have, just to say they're not inferior to the other games, because they all have one, but nobody plays that mode. That's my theory. Yay! If you didn't finish first, it would actually just fall down there and say you got no Chaos Emeralds. Pretty funny. Anyway, you know, a lot of people hate this game, but I don't. I really don't. The controls they're fine. Yeah, it takes a while to realize that you have to turn by using the back buttons to help you lean in that direction. Cough, you know who you are. But regardless, it's more or less a tease of what could have been, and wow, I really hope it isn't black there in the final project. It was in the preview I'm watching. Okay, the second stage is a little more complex. Yeah, I went down here, there's a coin. This is a case where you can't get them all on the first run through, sadly, but whatever. And another one, those bumpers are supposed to slow you down, but they don't, not for me. Although if I went down there with Amy, I'd be stuck forever. And there's a coin, but it also opens a shortcut. But take note, once you open those doors, you open them for your opponents as well. And you can look on the map there, you see Sonic's taking it. You're welcome. But that being said, they have actually opened it up for me a couple times. Never a Chaos Emerald, but got a free coin. All around. I really think this game is kind of a tease of what could have been. Because these graphics I find actually very appealing. The music, let's not get into that. It's got all the classic Genesis sound effects, and there's the purple emerald. It's really a shame we never got a Sonic game on the Saturn for real. And you have to survive. Got to keep the dream alive. Sorry. Anyway, I'm actually doing post-commentary because I'm not too good at... if I have a guest on, I usually do live, which is why I have guests. Don't take that right route, I'll tell you right now. It's a waste of time. And the other coin is taking a right there instead of jumping off the broken path, and bada bing, there you go. All finished up. Too bad. You know, Metal Sonic's the character you want to unlock. The character you get from this stage is not. He sucks. There aren't a lot of stages, but they're fairly big. Like, each one's a little more complex than the last. A lot of branching paths, a lot of different ways. Well, that's the same thing. And, Anyway, like I was saying, there's the creepy Tails doll that nobody plays because he sucks. I remember first time I played Sonic R was at a Toys R Us on a Saturn they had on display, and for some reason the person before me picked the Tails doll, so I tried playing them and instantly got stuck. Even as a computer, I'll go this way just to show you what it is. Nothing, just takes you here. And he's so bad, even as a computer playing him. Like, seriously, the only challenge in this race is trying to lap him. Just watch how far behind the thing falls. Anyway. Well, not much to say, really. I kinda wish these one-on-one races weren't 3 laps, though. Just feels a little dragged. Hey, here's a big shortcut you can take. Not that I need to. I could literally just put the controller down for 5 seconds and still win. Anyway, yeah, I could just glide right past all those bumpers too. Run, run. You got the footsteps in a game. Sonic Adventure didn't have footstep sound effects. I don't know why I've always liked that. Dream alive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who says everything is free in the city? It's crazy talk. And there's that Tails doll now, like, halfway back behind me. No, look how close I am. Like, seriously, it's still on its 2nd lap, and I'm about to finish. Let's see if I can actually lap it. So close. He's taking the shortcut, but maybe I can catch him with this. Oh, no, so close. Oh well. Well, I've unlocked the creepy Tails doll that no one will ever play. Because why would you want to play a floating doll that can't fly? That's not even a step up from the regular Tails. And you have 3 emeralds now. You know, some games, like the 7th emerald, always seems to change color. Sometimes there's a gray one, sometimes there isn't. Maybe I'm seeing things. Ah, the ruins. This stage took me a bit to find all the coins. They actually played this game quite a bit trying to find all the locations. And this is also a case where it looks like you can just jump around the door, but don't. Because it's kind of pointless to go that way without it. There's one coin, there's another. There's that, the bubble, which lets you walk on water for a bit. Take a big old annoying turn here. I don't know how they make such sharp turns. Regardless. And, that's 4 coins. The 5th one we'll get on the next lap, along with hopefully the 2 emeralds. I need my rings. This is the first stage where they expect you to open... Ah, invisible wall! Ah, I hate that. I was saying this is the first stage where they kind of expect you to get the emerald on the second run after opening the door, but I don't because it doesn't take that long. There's the thing opens up and then you see it under there. The next stage you kind of have to do that if you want to win. I don't go up there, I don't see any reason to, but the real reason is, oh, that's the wrong way to go. Whatever. We're gonna open this door. Oh, it's not actually, there's the other emerald through another pyramid. And, I take that back, we're getting the 5th coin on the last lap. Which is kind of bad, because I tried to avoid it having any collectibles on the 3rd lap. But it is what it is, and I should not have skipped that boost thing there. I don't know what you are doing now. Anyway, the last one is right in, not here, this hidden little cave back here. Yeah, hidden pass. I always loved finding these in racing games. Now technically you could have got that coin. Ah, you could not stand still and turn worth crap in this game. I always loved fighting hidden pass in racing games, I said, but... Actually, I was about to say, technically you could have got that coin, but you would have gone backwards. Hey, remember that Robotnik? That Robo-Nick, whatever you want to call it? That's a robot Eggman. In Sonic and Knuckles, that was what Knuckles was after, was that thing. He's just a faster version of Robotnik. And once again, the one-on-one race that is just not challenging. I don't know why I'm going down this way. I hate these long turns. Gliding all over the place. Well, sorry, not much to say at this point. Just gotta get through it. Just gotta get through it. Come on. More rings. I don't need rings. Running uphill, not losing any speed, because I'm cool like that. Multiplayer in this game is a little disappointing, because you can only do a one-on-one race or a time limit or some stupid balloon thing. I don't know. 2 players just isn't enough for a racing game, I gotta say. Too bad this doesn't support online. Saturn had great online functions. Like, seriously, it still works today because it doesn't use a stupid server. Just dial-up modem, right, connecting one Saturn directly to another. It'll last as long as somebody can get a dial-up modem to work. Or an adapter, whatever. Anywho. No, it doesn't have online Play-Doh. And there's my victory dance. Yep, we got 5 emeralds now. They don't look as nice as the emeralds from Sonic 3D Blast on the Saturn, but maybe that's just me. Okay, one more stage before we get the unlockable stage. You're unlocking those out of order on the list. This one took me a long time to find a route that works where I could get both coins and emeralds on one run through. But again, I'm not going to get them on 2 because, well, I don't want to make you guys sit through all that. I think 2 runs through a race is enough. Alright, missed that checkpoint thing, which is a problem. I'm going to go back a little bit here. Slows me down a lot, but really I want to get as many coins as I can on the first lap. I can either get 3 or 4. Because then I can either skip 2 or skip a different one. And once you're losing, they don't give you rings on those, they give you a speed up, which I guess in theory is the best thing you could hope for in a racing game, but I need rings. Did I call them coins? Where's my head? Anyway, the second lap I have to activate both Chaos Emerald things, and... oh, look, a ring dispenser. I hate this coin location. It's in this door, and it's just automatically inconvenient because you have to turn all the way around to get out. You got the electric shield, which is just yellow, boringly. And it does follow the old game lore, as in if I touch water it goes away. But these just time out anyway. Okay, not quite. Yeah, okay, that's 100 rings. That's how much I needed. Now I can't just get these right now. I'll open the door, that thing's gonna shoot it up, it's gonna bounce down, and it's gonna be really slow to get it, so I just gotta come back around and get it. This one I could, in theory, pick it up now, but it's bouncing around. Yeah. It's really hard to actually finish this race on first place. Enough. Anyway, there's one coin, and the last one is right there. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, the song on this stage is Work It Out. I don't really get how that goes with chemical plants. The other ones at least made sense. Bye. Still catchy though. Alright, now be careful, you don't want to accidentally miss these. It's really bad if you do. Alright, that's one, and there's the other one. Yay, now Supersonic's unlocked. Supersonic is way too cheap to play regularly though. Like, I'm serious, you have to be pretty bad at this game to lose playing Supersonic. Which I guess a lot of people are, sadly. Anyway, and the final one is Metal Knuckles. Yeah, remember Metal Knuckles? I don't. He's Knuckles, but faster, still has the glide, but I don't play him because if I do, I have to race against Metal Sonic and Supersonic, and I suppose I could have just unlocked him first and played him up until I unlocked them, but A, I'm not going to play a Let's Play out of order, B, that's no fun. I mean, likewise, the smart thing to do would be to skip the coins, go through, get the emeralds first, and then go back. That way you could get the coins and win in first place easy with Supersonic's cheap speed. I will play Supersonic once, though. I did establish that. The ending's a little different now that I have all the emeralds, but I don't think it's worth a double post just to see the incomplete ending. And of course, the second run through. To unlock Robotnik, all you have to do is beat every race in first place. He's like the obvious one, and all the others are supposed to be hidden characters. And I make it look pretty easy, but it actually did take some effort to find all the coins and win the races against them. I've been playing this game so much I can just do this in my sleep. I almost considered speedrunning this game, but I'm not nearly good enough to do that. Make it real. And also, I couldn't get collectibles if I speedran. Let's take a look. Okay, this is the third lap. It's almost done. Then we unlock the fifth stage, which is less complex and more of a glory victory stage, but I like it. Alright. Let's just wrap this up. The Metal Knuckles at least puts up a decent challenge, a decent fight in the race. Anyone else probably would have struggled against him. Wow, that sounded smug. Well, anyone, like, first time playing it would have struggled against him, I'll say that. I did off-screen a couple times. Anyway. Now we've got all the 7 emeralds. I don't see the blue emerald. I guess this game doesn't have it. Oh, there was the light blue one. Seriously, go through and see which emerald. Now there's Supersonic, but we're not going to play him yet. Because playing Supersonic on this changes the music. And I want you to hear both. Also, the ending I thought would be a little different, but it was less so, but Here's a very, very shiny stage. And the song is probably the easiest to make fun of because of the lyrics, sadly. Even though, supposed to be really charming. Yeah, we'll get there. No coins or emeralds to collect here, you just run. The 2 doors you unlock are just easier routes. I don't know. I guess looking back I should have just played Supersonic here, but then we wouldn't hear diamonds in the sky. I'm kind of running out of things to say about this game. As far as the recording goes, it looks really nice, I think. So I probably only use it for reviews, though. I can't live stream with it either, sadly. Because it doesn't make that buzzing noise my capture card does. But I can't, but the preview, like on the recording thing, has a delay, so I have to use the split to play it on my TV. That's kind of a shame. I mean, it's not a problem, really, but it means I can't have guests on because they'll see it in a delay. There's no way I'm just webcamming my TV. Boring tech talk. Anyway, what I'm really curious about is this game really as hated as much as people say it is? I don't know. I have actually seen Screw Attack list this as the worst Sonic game of all time, but there is no way this game is worse than Sonic Drift. Come on. Sure, it's a Game Gear and a Saturn, but still. Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis, the Game Boy Advance port. That's just an insult to the original classic. Really, I think if I did a top 5 best and worst Sonic games, this game wouldn't make either list. It's a spin-off. It's more of a guilty pleasure, I admit, but I don't think it deserves hate. The music gets a lot of hate. It's got a cult following, though. Likewise, this Sonic Gems collection is just weird. It's got Sonic R, Sonic CD, and Sonic the Fighters, and the rest of Game Gear titles. Game Gear games have not aged well in the slightest bit, I'll tell you now. Sonic CD is probably the most overrated Sonic game I've ever played. And this was the first port of Sonic the Fighters we got in the States. Not that Sonic the Fighters is particularly aged well, but it's a decent fighting game. And there's the All Emeralds little thing. So, unfortunately, they don't let me skip the credits right away. I suppose I could have edited them out, but eh. Just, I don't know. That was pretty short, but originally it took me a lot longer than 30 minutes to find everything and win everything. And of course it is fun to play Supersonic and just mop the floor or races. I played it with my brothers a lot. We, yeah, sharing a computer locally, but it's fun just to, you know, a little party game, I guess. Probably if you had a Sega Saturn, this disappointed a lot of people because they thought it was finally the Sonic game they wanted. I don't know. Forever. That's another thing about the music. It's all lyrics. I mean, how often do bad games have background music that have lyrics? Sonic Adventure 2 did on the first stage, which I think was just to make the demo look nice. What else did? I don't know, not really a music person. Well, not with video game music, at least. I know a couple people who always pay attention to the music in games. Yeah, I'm talking over the credits because it's gonna play again later in the video. I just skipped it there. We got one more race to do. Come on, we gotta see all these new guys in action. But I'll let the credits roll on their own after that, I promise. Alright. One more race. Let's pick Supersonic, or I've actually heard him be called Gold Sonic, which is weird. Yep, you pick one, you race them all. against all these powerhouses. With Supersonic, it's just way too easy. But if you play Supersonic on this stage, you get the main theme, which I love. It's corny, and I just love it. But regardless, this is kind of a game I don't expect people to like, even though I like it. I guess that's the definition of a guilty pleasure. Well, not really. So I don't feel guilty about liking it, but... Well, actually, Supersonic doesn't keep his feet on the ground, it looks like. Loop-de-loop and pull. Everybody! Oh, all these rings go to waste. I just noticed there's no, like, little flagpole things on this stage. Not that it matters. Anyway, this was my short Let's Play. With only one lap left, it's basically over. Just want to thank you all for watching. I want you to know that I was able to do this in basically less than a day. It's not slowing down my other projects. My next Where Are They Now? It's about halfway scripted. It's a simpler one than the past because it's a simpler story. But regardless, whoa. I feel like I just went through a hill there. But regardless, there will be fun and educational, like you all like. And ha! I lapped the Tails doll. You all saw that. Lapped that stupid Tails doll. And almost, not quite. And there we go. So, thank you all for watching. There's the first base Supersonic victory pose. There's Knuckles doing his jump. I'm gonna let this go, let the credits roll, and you all have a good time. Bye bye. It's tailtime.net.